Navage users so you can breathe better, snore less, and feel healthier.
You could just breathe. Immediately breathe.
I could breathe.
Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
Watch cricket on the go. Every ball, every wicket. Anytime, anywhere, at no extra cost. Watch live cricket highlights and replays on Willow.tv on any device. Don't miss any of the action with Willow.tv on TV everywhere.
You need to lose weight, but you hate lugging out that big blender for a healthy shake. Hi, Chef Daniel Green here with my Bionic Blade, the new handheld blender that's rechargeable, so you can make a fast, healthy shake anywhere. It's so powerful, even blocks of wood are chopped into sawdust in seconds. Or these solid rocks are pulverized with no effort at all. Amazing. Most blenders get jammed with ice, but Bionic Blade is jam-proof. Just pick it up and move it around. Finely crush ice into creamy snow in seconds. Designed like the shake bottle you take to the gym, Bionic Blade has the motor and blades built right into the lid for a fast one-handed blending anywhere. And that motor generates a crashing 100 watts of power, while the advanced quad blade technology slices right through. And the lithium battery can blend up to 10 drinks per charge. Bionic Blade quickly creates smooth drinks just like the big blenders. But this is portable, so you can make a shake anywhere. Try some ice cream and your favorite candy bar for a delicious thick milkshake. Even grind coffee beans and make a quick, refreshing iced coffee pick-me-up you can take on the go. Or make delicious pina coladas, freshly blended right by poolside.
A blender that's not even portable can cost over $100. But get the Bionic Blade for just $29.99 and we'll even ship it to you free. It's dishwasher safe. Plus, get the USB cable for easy charging. But wait, order now and get 2 sipping lids for easy drinking and another large blender container, plus the sports lid for on the go or while exercising. All these gifts are a $20 value, yours absolutely free. You'll get this entire portable blending system with 2 large containers, 2 sipping lids, and the sports lid. A huge factory direct value for just $29.99. All shipped for free. Call or click now.
To order, call 1-800-569-9541 or go to buybionicblade.com. So call 1-800-569-9541. That's 1-800-569-9541, or you can order online at buybionicblade.com.
Cricket on the go. Every ball, every wicket. anytime, anywhere, at no extra cost. Watch live cricket highlights and replays on Willow.tv on any device. Don't miss any of the action with Willow.tv on TV everywhere.
Very warm welcome to you to Hambantota in southern Sri Lanka for Afghanistan versus Pakistan ODI series. That is throw has been given by the umpire. Very good batting by Imam-ul-Haq and brings up his 50. Oh yes, he demolishes the stump. The signal at the end of Pakistan's innings. 201 all out it is. All over. Didn't take long for Haris Rao. And that is that. 5 wickets for Haris Rao. And Pakistan have won by 143 runs. That is an exceptional performance from a very talented fast bowling attack. We are at the Mahinda Rajapaksa International Stadium in Hambantota for the second time. Match number 2 out of 3 as Boleto presents Super Coda Afghanistan versus Pakistan ODI Series 2023, powered by Mohammad. So a very good afternoon too. We are here yet again in Hambantota. That first game, of course, a very one-sided affair which Pakistan won by a distance. Afghanistan, of course, know they have to fight back in this second match of 3 in this series. And to talk about all these matters, we have Fahiz Maharouf, we have Ramiz Raja, and we have a breeze. Suddenly from nowhere, the desert breeze has come in. Fahiz, let's start with you. A very one-sided match, a pitch which seemed to do, we'll talk about that later, but seemed to do a bit of everything actually. Not very much for the spin, not very much for the pace, until Pakistan bowled.
I thought the slowness of the pitch in the first is was quite evident, and that's where the Pakistani batters couldn't just adjust to the pace. And come the evening time, as usual in Hambantota, always there's some seam movement. The 3 quicks of Pakistan exploited it perfectly. I thought they were good, they were pacey, they were swinging it, they were seaming it, and the Afghanistan batters found it really hard.
But how much of a blow will that be to Afghanistan's morale? I mean, we know they've done things, some spectacular things over the last decade or so, but to come to this series against a super strong side and lose so badly, how much damage has that done, do you think?
Morale will be, dealt hugely. I mean, being the home team, they wanted to prepare the pitch the way they want, but still they got thrashed. But I think this is where the senior players got to step up. And if they step up well, they could still give a good fight to this strong Pakistani team.
Ramiz, at half-time in that first game, there was a challenge, 202 to win. And it was one of those games people thought it could go either way if Afghanistan batted well. But Pakistan seemed to respond superbly.
Yeah, they were completely switched on. And the best thing about the entire act was their fielding effort and the pressure that the fast bowlers created. And that was so important because Pakistan's spin department is not as heavyweight as Afghanistan. So they really needed to kick off to a good start through their pace, which did happen. I think Afghanistan have got this issue against the short ball. And as we all know as cricketers, if you're not really good against the short ball, you miss the fuller pitch deliveries, especially outside the off-stump. So they were caught in no man's land with their feet movement, with their attitude and mindset.
Indeed. Okay, let's just have a quick look back then. Just look at the cards, look at the match as it unfolded in that first game. 201 at half-time, Pakistan, and they were slowed down by some excellent spin bowling. Imam-ul-Haq, the only man to pass a half-century, 61 from him, and those were hard-earned runs. But just look at the response. All out 59 Afghanistan. Haris Rauf was the best of the Pakistan bowlers, but Shah Afridi, Naseem Shah, the pace certainly made a difference. And to lose by that amount, to lose by that distance, I mean, that's an emphatic win.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the question that I popped up at the top. I mean, how ready are you for a turnaround? Because there's this psychological dent, there's the technical dent, and you've got to just raise your game immediately in a way. In a bilateral series, that's an issue because you're asked to come in and produce the goods against a team that has really rolled you down completely. So I think it's a mental lift that they need. It's a technical lift that they are looking for at this stage.
I mean, the outstanding figures were those of Haris Rauf. You'll understand as a paceman what it takes to produce those sorts of figures and to bowl like that.
And what's the impressive part about Haris Rauf for me the other day was his bowling it full. And the seam position was excellent. There was some movement, not so heavy, but it was enough to give so much doubt for the Afghanistan batters. As Ramesh Bhai said, short ball, when you don't play the short ball well, eventually your head is going to go back and your front foot, your weight is not in the front foot. Eventually you will find out. And how many players was playing from the crease. So I reckon, as Ramesh Bhai said, a lot of technical works to be done. Within one day you can't do much, and this is where the character of the senior players should come out.
But from a bowler's point of view, it's a question of finding the right length on the pitch, isn't it?
Absolutely. I think the evening times after 6:30, once the light takes over, I think that's where the fast bowlers will have a bigger say in this game. If you get the right length, there is seam movement. More than swing, there's always seam movement at my Hambantota.
Okay, well, there's certainly plenty to think about from Afghanistan's point of view as they view this second out of these three matches. Talking of Afghanistan, of course, this is a home series for them. We're not in Afghanistan for all the obvious reasons, but it is a beautiful country, as we can now see. Nuristan, one of the 34 provinces in Afghanistan, is known for its breathtaking natural beauty. Located in the eastern part of Afghanistan, it's a land of majestic mountains, forests, flowing rivers and streams. The region is gradually becoming a popular tourist destination. Well, we don't quite have the mountains and the rivers of Nuristan. We do have the national park, the Ulawalwe National Park, where we're looking for elephants still here.
We saw some elephants on our way from the hotel. And being the dry zone, there will be a lot of elephants, looking for water. And it's not the best of times, if I'm really honest with you, this part of the world. But there's so much things to do in Sri Lanka, especially at the Ulawalwe National Park. Well, it's a lovely place to be. It's dry, it's hot. Talking of things that are dry and hot and scarce of water, let's have a look at the pitch now. We had a close look at it the other day before the first game. It's H.D. Ackerman and Amir Sahel who are looking at it today.
Another warm day here in Hambantota, but the good thing for the players is that there's a nice breeze swirling here in the venue, so the comfort levels will be a lot better than what they were for the first one day. Shot selection. All right, there's a little bit of analysis. What do we need from a score perspective? We're going to stick with batting first, 260.
That's what's known as an in-depth look at today's pitch. Faviz, you know this pitch very well as well. That little bit of extra pace, what's that little potential extra pace? What difference is that going to make today, do you think?
I think what HD and Amir said, it was rolled in much more hard, and that's why extra pace. But looking at the pitch myself, I don't think, when it comes to seam movement in the afternoon, there may be some swing with the wind, but with the hardness, yes, with the new ball, it might carry through for the fast bowlers, and the batters will love the pace onto the bat. The real test will come once the ball loses the hardness and the shine. The ball might stop, and that's where the Afghan batters got to be a little careful not to be too early to the strokes.
Remember, there's a nice little quirk in the stats for this game. Afghanistan have what is currently rated as the best spin attack in ODI cricket. Pakistan have what is rated currently as the best pace attack. So, I mean, that's the contest, really.